Welcome to another edition of Mark's Inspiration. Glad you could join me here today. As always, smash that like button and subscribe. Before we get started, I've been told that if I don't tell you to hit it, you won't hit it. Hit the notification bell. We have a new video coming out every day that I know will be of value to you. And today's topic is, it's my birthday. I'm 61 years old today. So let's talk about age. I felt older when I was 27, but you know why that was? And why many people feel old? Because of the way they lived their life. During that time, I had been running around. My personal life was a mess. I was married and I was cheating on my wife and lying to her about it. And I had many girlfriends. I had a steady girlfriend. And managing all those women, yes, that was rough. And living the big lie. Now in business, I was honest. I think I kept that honest because it made me feel okay about myself. My wife was a good woman. I didn't treat her well. Men don't make really very good husbands in their 20s. For you women out there, you're better off to wait till a man is in his 30s. Excuse me. That's been my experience and what I've seen around. But a man can be unfaithful but still take care of you and love you. I know you find that hard to believe if you're a woman, but it's true. As I said, I wasn't a very good husband, and when I looked in the mirror, I didn't like what I saw. But what I saw was not my outer appearance because I was in good shape, although I thought that's what it was. And if you go look in the mirror today and you don't like what you see, it may not be the physical that you see. Oh yes, you can say, well, I need to lose some weight here, I need to build up there, I need more muscle up here, I need to trim my waist down. But it may have more to do with what's going on inside of you than what you're seeing on the outside. Because your outside is a reflection of what is going on the inside. I didn't realize that at the time, but I looked in the mirror and I seen these wrinkles, these crow's feet around my eyes. Okay, and I'm thinking, man, I'm looking old. I think I might have had one white hair at the time. The fast life. I was drinking and partying, not every day and not every weekend, but sometimes. And just the lifestyle of dishonesty and low integrity in my personal life was catching up with me. What I saw when I looked in the mirror was everything inside that I didn't like about myself, the guilt, the shame, the way I treated other people. It's hard to live with that. It's funny, when I look in the mirror now at 61, I like what I see. Granted, I must look older, but to me, I don't. And that is what I project to the outer world. I was on a Facebook group and had a somewhat of a, a sparring match with this woman. She was telling me and someone else that I'm not sure how she said it, to stay away from younger women, or that if we were attracted or wanted to be with younger women, that we were needed to be careful and not be like creepy old men. I said something to her about a shaming tactic, and she went off on pedophiles and I don't know what all she was talking about, but she was angry. But here's the deal. If you're going out with women that are younger and they're of age, I don't care how old you are, there's nothing wrong with that, unless you don't feel right about it. Don't live your life by other people's standards. Of course, follow the laws of the land and treat people with respect and dignity and treat them the way you want to be treated. Of course, don't take advantage of anyone. But I finally stopped the conversation because it could go on forever. I told her that shaming tactics were not going to work with me. And I think that really made her angry, and she came back with something else. So I'm not going to continue that because that could go on forever. Obviously, she has a bad opinion of men, okay, especially men who date younger women. But I know a lot of younger women that could run circles around any older man. And I also know younger women who take advantage of older men because they're easily, how do I say, easily wooed, easily convinced that there's something or somebody, or that these women really like them, when the reality is they're just taking these men for their resources. This happens quite often. So I don't think there's any worry about an older man my age or younger or even older taking advantage of younger women in their 20s. Not nowadays. Younger women are pretty dang wise when it comes to how to deal with men, more so than men are at dealing with women. Fortunately for me, I have a lot of experience, but it's not impossible for someone to take advantage of me too. I just have to be careful. A man's emotions can get in his way. No matter how old you are, if you become too emotionally involved with a woman, you don't see things logically or rationally. You see things filtered through your emotions, like this woman I was talking about earlier. She probably has had bad experiences with men, so in her mind, any older man that would go out with a younger woman, let's say someone my age at 61 or 55 or 45, going out with a woman in her early 20s, this woman thinks that that man probably is taking advantage of them. Where nowadays, most of the time, the opposite is true. Most women, 20, 21, 18, 19, they have a lot of experience. They know how to deal with men. I'm not saying that some won't be taken advantage of, and I'm not saying that some men don't purposely do that. There are men like that, just like there are women like that. It's the same on both sides, but age has very little to do with it. When it comes to people of age, 18 years or older, I've seen guys that can really pick up girls and manipulate them at that age, and I've seen girls that can do it at that age. I've seen girls underage manipulate my sons, or try to anyway. So you can't judge everyone by your experiences, because just as this woman is seeing things through the filter of her experiences, I could see things through the filter of my experience. That, let me see, I've been married 4 times. 3 of them lied to me and cheated on me. So I could see all women like that. They're all liars, they're all cheaters. But our experience, like mine and this other woman's, are very limited. I mean, I've been around the world a lot of times, been with a lot of women, but still, and when you figure there are billions of people in the world, my perception and my experience is very limited. Okay, and it's the same, even if you look at statistics may involve, let's say, thousands of women. Still, there are billions of people in the world and millions of women. So even that is a limited view. So we have to be careful about judging groups of people, whether it's a race issue, a man issue, a woman issue, a child issue. Everybody is unique and different. So I had to ask myself, what is this telling me, when this lady was kind of coming after me from a, how do I say, a woman's rights point of view or a feminist point of view? I'm not really sure. I don't know a lot about feminism. I haven't studied it. I haven't experienced much of it. But she's viewing things through these filters. Maybe during her life she has had some difficult situations. Maybe her husband cheated on her. Maybe she's been married more than once and she's been cheated on more than once, just like I have. So she sees men through these filters. We all do that to a certain degree. So we have to be understanding of people when they have different points of view and different perspectives, because we do the same things. If you're wise enough, or if you've lived long enough, or if you're open-minded enough, or I don't really want to use the word enlightened enough, when you can see that we all do this, and if you can see that you do it and I do it, then you can recognize that the world is reflecting back to you something you need to learn. And I thought about this myself. I thought, now am I judging women through the filter of the last 3 I was married to that cheated on me? I need to look at that because this is a message for me. So always look at everything as a message for you. And back to age, I'm off the topic. Age doesn't matter. If you're a man in your 30s, 40s, 50s, age doesn't matter to younger women unless it matters to you. If it's an issue for you, then it's an issue for them. I'll guarantee you, because I've experienced that. It doesn't matter to me. It's not an issue to me, and I haven't found it an issue to any women that I want to go out with. I can go anywhere in the world right now and go out with young women, okay? And we have a good time, you know, legal age women I'm talking about, okay? We both have a good time. We enjoy each other's company. What else is there? There's no one taking advantage of anyone. I have to be careful that they don't try to take advantage of me. But as I said, I've learned, and the point is, do not let your age be a factor, because it's not. I'm telling you, I'm 61 years old today. It's not a factor. I thought I was old when I was 30. And you know what? I was treated that way by women. Now I don't feel as old as I did when I was 30 because I was going through a hard time in my life. And guess what? I'm not treated like I'm old. So when you feel like you're old and you think you're old, then you project that out to other people and they will pick up on that and treat you as such. I remember this old woman that was 76. She had the spirit of a teenager. And you know what? She always had young people going by her house. Everybody loved to go by there. Many times I wanted to stop, but there was always people there. So I would go on, and occasionally I would not see a car there. I would stop and see her. I had done some work for her. She was a wonderful woman. Spirit of a teenager, of a young person. It's just, there you go right there. That's a fine example, and I've always remembered her. She was never treated like she was an old woman because she wasn't, only in her physical appearance. But people don't really see that. They see what's inside of you. They see beyond the exterior. That's what projects itself out from you when you're out there, when you're out in the world, when you're out among people. So remember that. What does it say? What you are speaks so loudly I can't hear what you are saying. That's all I have time for today. I wish you a wonderful day and a wonderful life, and I will see you tomorrow. Today is the day. It's all we got. Enjoy it.